What was your most recent "I can't believe I'm doing this" moment? My wife and I were on a road trip when we stopped at a small diner for lunch. As we were eating, I noticed a man sitting alone at the counter. He looked exactly like my wife's ex-boyfriend from college. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't seen him in over 20 years, but I was sure it was him. I didn't say anything to my wife, but I kept watching him out of the corner of my eye. After a few minutes, he got up and went to the bathroom. I saw my chance. I told my wife I needed to use the restroom too, and I followed him. When I got inside, I pretended to wash my hands while I watched him out of the corner of my eye. He didn't notice me at first, but then he looked up and our eyes met in the mirror. I could see the recognition in his eyes. He knew who I was. I felt a surge of anger. This was the guy who had broken my wife's heart all those years ago. I wanted to confront him, to tell him to stay away from her, but then I realized how ridiculous that would be. We were both middle-aged men now, and my wife hadn't seen him in decades. I took a deep breath and forced myself to calm down. I finished washing my hands and left the bathroom without saying a word. When I got back to our table, my wife asked if everything was okay. I smiled and said yes, but inside I was still shaking. I couldn't believe I had let myself get so worked up over something that happened so long ago.